So let's do the register first, okay? So I can hear your voices.
The routine is familiar.
Good morning. Morning, Dylan. Dylan, is your microphone working? Morning, Fionn. You sound a bit sleepy.
The setting still feels surreal.
So we've got this huge idea of limitations here.
With school closed to most pupils, every class at Springwest Academy and Logic Sixth Form has gone online. Everyone is adapting to distance learning.
Looking at the equation that's in front of you, we're going to do a differentiation on this. It was from the homework.
In A-level maths, Emily reminds us why we're here.
I'm asymptomatic, but I tested positive. I got the result yesterday.
She's feeling well and trying to stay upbeat.
I feel less motivated than if I was at school, but I'm still managing to get stuff done.
From their makeshift classrooms, her friends agree.
Biggest challenge, trying to focus for my distraction because I have a little brother as well. And my old brother's playing game, my little brother always come into my room and things get a little hectic in this house.
But some pupils don't have the right technology to access lessons at home, so they're coming onto site, along with key worker children, as the Trust awaits delivery of 180 laptops from the Department for Education.
Julie says she's had 3 messages from the DFE today, and they just say we're too busy to deal with your situation.
Staff are spending hours each day chasing the order.
Are you tearing your hair out?
I'm going mental. They all know that I am. Well, I just think it's really disgraceful. I mean, every day counts at this point, and they're missing live learning. It means they're really, really already left behind, and they're going to be even more left behind, and that just makes me cross.
And some of them are sharing laptops with siblings? Or?
Oh, absolutely. Or a mobile phone with siblings, or even a laptop. There's often not a laptop in the house.
This is your dongle.
Okay.
The school has given out every spare laptop and Wi-Fi dongles too. But the need here goes even deeper. Last week, they set up a food bank in reception.
How much of a help is this for you?
Big help when it comes to the kids. Especially at the moment, lockdown, it's hard.
Are you finding money is tight at the moment?
Definitely a lot tighter, especially with the children being off.
The safety net is being cast ever wider at Springwest. The head sees no alternative.
What we're trying to do is be calm through this turbulence, and you know, it's a crisis, it's a national crisis, and we're not necessarily always being supported with that. I think that we're often having to make our own decisions and lead through in our own way that then wraps around the government guidelines rather than a clear plan that comes to us and we're supported through it. And yeah, agile and resilient, I think, are the words.
Characteristics on display at schools up and down the country as staff keep sites going for those who can't stay at home and try to keep an eye on those who are out of sight. Kirsty can spend hours each day on the phone checking in with families.
How are you coping?
I can't, it's just too much. We had a big full-blown argument on Monday.
Right.
2 of her sons are fighting over 1 laptop. They're struggling for space and peace.
Right.
Kirsty is able to offer them a place at school.
And you can hear them in the background, and that's not because she's not doing the right things and she's not parenting them. It's just overwhelming. And that, you know, it's tough. And she's got one that won't get out of bed, won't engage. And that's why I'm going to do a one-to-one. And get them on, because even getting online is kind of creating anxiety for them. So
yeah. It's upsetting hearing that, isn't it?
It's really hard. It's really hard because you get really emotionally attached. You get emotionally attached to the families, and you don't go home and forget about it. It's there with you. Yeah, with you all the time. So yeah.
Schools are another front line in this pandemic, and they're being put to the test, connecting with pupils whose needs are greater than ever in a world that demands distance. Tessa Chapman, 5 News, at the Springwest Academy in Hounslow.